fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Tuesday the 7th of January 2025. I hope you are keeping well and enjoying life. Various things are going on in the world, but I'm going to talk about an article in the Guardian which rather surprised me because I didn't realize that evolution could be so fast. We know how evolution works, obviously, over many generations, right? But there's an article in the Guardian talking about how the world has changed, wildlife has changed to adapt to modern lifestyle, I suppose. But it's good because there are some really nice pictures to look at. Now, I know you can't see the pictures, but I recommend the article so that you can have a look at the photos. What does it suggest has happened? Mahogany trees, once chopped down a lot for, to make furniture and stuff like that, they have apparently become very small. They are smaller shrubby trees and don't seem to have commercial value. In other words, if you chop them down, the wood won't be that great to use anymore. How has this happened? The largest trees were cut and they weren't able to reproduce and share their diverse gene pool. Okay. What else has happened? Magpie nests have changed and has some kind of anti-bird spikes. That's a strange one. There's some incredible picture of snails of different colors, snail shells in yellow, pink. You can't believe that that's natural. It looks like they are painted by an artist. And what's happened to them? They have developed paler colors. And this is a result of warmer temperatures in cities. That's from the Netherlands. Swallows in Nebraska have adapted to the possibility of being hit by passing cars and have developed shorter wings. That seems astonishing, doesn't it? And the final one, which is really surprising and sad, are the elephants are losing their tusks in Mozambique. Tanzania also has recorded similar cases after elephant populations plunged by more than 90% in Mozambique. They have come back with shorter or no tusks. Many elephant calves are being born like that. I think it's a calf, isn't it? An elephant. I think I'm right. Okay, there we are. So there's some nice pictures to look at, some interesting photographs there as well. Okay, I'm coming in here. If you heard a voice change there, it's not a different person. It's still me, but I am re-recording the second part. I'm not re-recording the introduction. I can't be bothered. But I am going to start again with the the Sudoku puzzle, because I messed it up the first time around. Now I can tell you that there were a lot of candidates for me, and somehow or another I made a mistake. So I'm going to have to replay the game because I got it wrong. It ended up with a double, and so got to start again. But I warn you that I am going to play with pencil marks right from the beginning, and also I can tell you that it's going to be candidate heavy because I really didn't find too much. Okay, so let's start. We've got ones blocking up here, across here like this. Assuming that I got most of it right last time, I must have got some of it right at least. Yeah, I'm going to put in pencil marks right from the word go. So let's do that right now. We've got ones in these squares here, right? And ones somewhere across the top there. Okay, what do we know about the twos? I did get some, obviously there are some, like this 7 up here, look, 7 up here and 7 across there. Obviously there are some things that you can do, first of all, but I'm going to just... 2 is a real problem for me. 3 blocks across here, and down there, so we can actually place a 3 there, and then we've got 3s blocking down like this, which gives me a pair of 3s in those squares there. Pair of 5s appear up there and here, and hopefully this is going to be a pair of 5 and 8 in a moment. Yes, it is. 8 across here and 8 up here, which gives me a pair of 8 in those squares, 5 and 8. The 7 blocks down here, that gives me a pair of 7s there, and gives me a pair of 7s here. But like I said, that's not much. That's not enough. Well, let me try again. This 2 is a real problem because it's so out of the way and not helping at all. 3s anymore, but 3s not sure. 4s. Pair of 5s here, and that means 5 is somewhere over there. This is all similar so far. Pair of 6s in those squares. Pair of 6s there. Eight blocks down here, and across there, so we can place an 8 there. 8 blocks across here and up there, so we get a pair of 8s in. No, we don't. We've got 5 and 8. Okay, so we've got 8 blocking across here, 8 up here, 8 across there. There's an 8. So that will give us a pair of 8s. Actually, that's not different from what I had before, so that's not going to help either much. Pair of 9, 9s in those squares. Nine blocking down there, so we get a pair of 9s there and a pair of 9s there. Yeah, that's pretty much what I had before, I think. And like I said, it ended up with a lot of candidates. But all right, so this time, so with a bit of knowledge of forethought, a priori knowledge, I'm going to start on the right hand side because that did give me something. Was it the right hand side or was it? Well, I had to do the whole puzzle with a lot of candidates. Actually, I don't think it was the right hand side. Now I can't remember where I found the first help. I had to do the whole thing. Oh, there was something over here. All right, so I did find a unique rectangle here, I think. Let's have a quick look. Let's just examine this block up here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks across here, so 4 in those squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 anywhere, and then 8. Yeah, so actually we do have a unique rectangle. Okay, this is okay because of the 4 blocking across here. This is 5, 8 here, 5, 8, 5, 8, and this is 5, 8, 6. So this has to be a 6. I'll just prove it to you with the candidates. Okay, we've got 4s in those squares. Okay, 4s in those squares there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 can go anywhere. 6, 7, and 8 can go in these squares like this. Okay, and then 9 is already done. So you'll see that we do have a unique rectangle here. So we know that has to be a 6. This can't be a 6. And then 6's will be in one of those squares down there. So does that help me? Well, we've got 6 blocking here, so we know that 6 has to be in one of these squares down here. We've got 4 blocking there. We know that 4's have to be down there. What else do we need in this column? 2. What's missing? 1, 2, 4, 6. Ah, okay, 1, 4, and 6 have to be down here. So that is in fact a 2 for this column. All right. I didn't get that before. Let's put that 2 there. And that's going to give me 2's somewhere over there. And we've got 1, 4, and 6 in those squares down there. Can't quite say which is which yet though. Okay, 3 there or there. Alright, I should just quickly look through one more time in case something else has cropped up that's given me an idea. Ah, well, I have got this 5 and 8 here now, haven't I, in this 5 and 8 here now in this column, which means I've got to remove the 5 and the 8 from there, and I've got to remove that 5. I've got to remove that 5 as well. Okay, let's start again. So this is actually a 4 now then, isn't it? Because I did complete this block, didn't I? So now that I've removed everything else, that actually has to be a 4. Aha, okay, this can't be 4. 4 across here and 4 across there means that's a pair of 4's in those squares. And what do we know down here? No, 4 there. 4 there. Okay, but now we've got 9 here. Oh, so this block was the real key. This block was the key to everything. 8 there. 8 over here. Get rid of that candidate 8. 8 in this square and 5 in this square. 5 here. No 5 necessary there. Okay, much better than last time. We've got 1 blocking across here. We've got a pair of 1's in those squares. A pair of 3's there. Five must go in this square. Oops. 5 must go in that square. Can't be here. That has to be a 3 now then. That can't be a 3. 3 is a pair. Oops. Down there. And that's a pair of 3 and 4. So this is the other number, which is going to be a 6. So that gives me a 6 in that square. It means that has to be a 1. That has to be a 1. That has to be a 9. That has to be a 2. 2 is in that square there. This is not. 2 then will be a pair down there now. Two blocking down here and across there means that 2 is a pair there. And of course we need 2s to complete this row. Get rid of that 6. We don't need you anymore. In fact, the missing digits here have to not be 2 or 7. They must be 9 and 4. Do we know which is which, 9 or 4? I think we don't, but we can say that this can't be 4. That's got to be a 4. That's got to be a 3 now. And 3s will be down there. And this is 9 and 4. That's obviously got to be 9 and 4. And this can't be 9 or 4. Does that make it a 2? No, I'm not sure. Anyway, certainly done much better than before. Last digit to place up here is a 6, I think. And the missing number here now is 5. Do we know about 5s yet? No, I think not yet. Down here, 3, and the other missing digit. Oh, we've got 1 up there. We go get 1 there. That's a 5 there. So this is 1, because 1 blocking across there. There's our 1. There's our 3. You can't be a 3, my friend. 5 blocks down here, and so that must be our 5 now then. This can't be a 5. The other possibility is what? 2 and 6. Makes this a 9 for sure. And this could be a 6. Okay. I know this has to be a 2, 7 because we've got 4, 9 there and 2, 7. So this has to be a 2 or a 7 only. Also means this can't be a 2 or a 7. Shall we check and see if it can be anything else? So it can't be. It's indicating it can be a 3, right? It can't be 1. Can't be 2. Could be 3. It's not 4, 5, 6. It's not 7 because that's not allowed. 2, 7. It's not 8. But it could be a 9. So no, that's not good enough just yet. In fact, let's see how we're doing on 9s. We've got 9 blocking across and down there. So in fact, that is a pair of 3 and 9 like that. So these squares are not 1, 4 or 6 or 2 or 3 or 9. They must be 2 and 7, which fits with our pattern that we have left, right. Left, right. Let's see what we still need. Oh, we have to get our 1 in that square there, and that will give us the 6 there and the 4 there. So 1 is finished. Have I removed everything? Yes. 2. Well, 2 has to be in one of these 2 squares there, so we'll put that in as a candidate. 3, they look okay. 4, what do we know about 4s? 4 has to be in one of those 2 squares. Could still be like that. 5 is finished and removed. 6 blocks across here, so that's going to be our 6, and this is not. And then 6 will appear over here, and that's got to be our 2, so that will be a 7, and that will be a 2, and that's our 2, that's our 7. 3, 9, okay. And we still need a 7 at the end here. So the candidates are not finished in these 2 blocks yet though, so I'll be a little bit careful. Let's just see. 2s, okay, 3s, yeah, 4. Okay, so 4 blocking like that, that's definitely a 4 in that square. and the 9 blocking this square means that that's got to be a 9. So that will be our 3, and that has to be our 3, and this is 2 or 9, so 9 goes there and 2 is in that square. 2 has to be there. 4 is the last number for the column, that gives us 9 over there, 4 there, and this is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no, 7, 8, 9, that's a 9, isn't it? Okay, 9 to go there, and 7 is the last digit. Wow, that was a tough puzzle, I think, but fortunately the second time, because I discovered a little something the first time around, it helped me out to go be a bit neater in the way that I've managed to solve it. But anyway, that's the answer for the puzzle for you, and I'll see you around. Take care.